Elephant Man Podcast Network, grown man conversations dealing with elephants in the room. What's going on? It's your man DB. Like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so you can know when we will have new content. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Good to hear from everybody. It was a spur of the moment. I didn't post this one because I didn't know I was gonna come on this early, but I wanted to share a few things and show a few things. Some side effects and talk about the virus and all that good stuff. But I want to show this new thing, hot off the presses, real quick. Your girl that took the vaccine. Okay, let's share it real quick. Your favorite friend. She took the vaccine.
The nurse who will be administering the vaccine is Patricia Cummings. She has been working at that hospital at the United Medical Center for 15 years. She was born in Guyana, the daughter of two Guyanese immigrants. So she will be administering the vaccine to the vice president-elect. And let's listen in. She will be receiving the Moderna vaccine.
Okay. Would it be okay if I administer?
Yes, of course. Of course. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
So I will first sanitize your arm and then I will administer the vaccine.
Okay. Got it. How are you doing today? I'm busy, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
It's good to be here at United Medical Center. You guys do such good work here.
Thank you.
Live TV. Your girl getting the vaccine.
Okay, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. That was easy.
All right. So you seen it, right? Your girl, she got the vaccine. So shout out to Brother Rob. Shout out to Brother Lou. Poster Boys posted up. Shout out to Bishop Blakely and everybody who sent me this other video. I'm going to show this other video. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to show about 4 videos, so y'all got to bear with me, man. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably seen this one already. Then we're going to chop it up a little bit. Let's see. Pretty sure y'all seen this one. It was very, very, I was upset when I seen this one, but I'm going to show you.
Hi, I am a registered nurse in Nashville, Tennessee, and my name is Kalila Mitchell. I'm reaching out to everyone about the COVID-19 vaccination. I recently took the COVID-19 vaccination. After the shot, I felt fine, but within 3 days, I went to the doctor because I had problems with my face. The whole left side of my face, actually. I have Bell palsy now. And as you can see, I can't smile. I'm trying to smile. I'm just kind of embarrassed for it. But I just want everyone to know that I think this vaccination is the worst thing ever. And I would not give this to anybody, even my worst enemy. Please, America, they do not care about us. Do not take this vaccination.
All right. That's pretty interesting right there. If I see it, I'll be tripping a little bit, So that's interesting, right? All right. So I want to show that. Of course, you guys seen that first one. I want to show the first one. Again, I'm not telling you what to do or how to do it or what to take or what not to take, anything like that. I'm just giving them information. This is on their stuff. They posted this stuff, right? So check this out. I know everybody's seen this first one. I'm just want to just.
We are excited to get the vaccine. We are in the COVID unit, so therefore, my team will be getting first chances to get the vaccine. And I know that it's really, I'm sorry, I'm feeling really dizzy. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
All right. All right. I don't know why they played that music. That music crazy. Music don't go with that. That's crazy, man. So you got your favorite person in the whole world come to say, took the vaccine. Then you got these other two nurses that took it with side effects. Now they say everybody don't have side effects with it, right? But I don't understand, man. I don't understand how we keep lining up to be the test dummies. Even when they first touched bases over here in the United States, first person they shot was a sister. They shot her right in the arm. And I got so many people commenting saying, but she signed up for it. But it was voluntary. I understand that. But that was the first image that they gave you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let you know right off top. Elephant Man Podcast, grown man conversation dealing with elephants in the room. I'm kind of offended, man. I'm kind of offended and insulted that they want you to believe that what they gave Harris is what the same what them other two ladies got. Now, granted, they did say the lady had something going on with some pain. Whenever she get too much pain, she pass out. This, that, and the other. Well, that ain't the person you want to stand there on the podium. If you know this about her, if she get too much pain going on and she pass out, she got this condition. They said that's why she passed out. You know what I mean? And that could be true. I mean, it might not work that quick. You know what I'm saying? Because the palsy lady said, she didn't recognize it. It didn't affect her until a couple of days later. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they trying to make that job mandatory, and it's pretty interesting, right? And yeah, so it's time for the Most High to intervene. But I don't know why we trust these people, man. Even I don't know. But let's check out this. Look at this article real quick. Check out this article real quick. Track with me. I only got a few more things. Only gonna be on here for a little bit. Check out this. Why all 50 states need to allow teens to get vaccinated without parental consent. This is the LA Times, November 16, 2020. Long before Americans began clamoring for a novel coronavirus vaccine, a collection of teenagers across the nation was embarking on their quest for vaccination by posting questions on Reddit. Teenagers with anti-vaxxer parents, that's what they call some of their parents, anti-vax parents were and still desperately trying to figure out how to get vaccinated by outdated laws, and many of the states deny them agency. As doctors, public health officials, and regular citizens push for increased immunization, teenagers can and should have a role to play. They want autonomy. The teens want autonomy, right? And I'm not saying they're not wise. I'm not saying they can't make their own decisions. I got some very intelligent teens, right? Sometimes their decisions ain't always the best. That's why y'all say train up a child in the way it should go, and when he get old, he shall not depart from it, right? We're there to lead him and to guide him, right? Not simple to protect their personal well-being, but to help them end preventable diseases for everyone. All 50 states need to give teenagers the right to be vaccinated without parental consent. All right? So that's what they're pushing for right there. Let me know what you think about when it comes about that. Let me know what you think about that. That's very, very interesting, right? So that your child can go somewhere and get this vax without consent. So I'll just tell you this. I'm not saying to take it or not take it or whatever, but I'm telling you like this. Educate yourself on what's in it. Educate yourself. Educate your children. Sit them all down. Watch, do some research. Watch a video. Educate your children on what's in it, right? I still don't think that the medical field and your child should not be able to should override you having consent and signing for and being the authority of that household, right? You feel what I'm saying? Not all of a sudden we want to give all of this consent to children. Children want autonomy, right? Children want autonomy. When I was 13, 14, 15, I wanted autonomy. Shout out to Elise Darvey, my mom. I wanted autonomy to do what I want, say what I want. You know what I'm saying? Go wherever I want, but boundaries is put there for our expansion, for our learning, for our growth. We know that as we get older, right? Boundaries are there. If it ain't no boundaries there, I mean, they're gonna make, there's way that seems right to a man, and the end thereof is death, and foolishness is bound in the heart of a child. So even if we don't know everything by heart, if we don't know everything, right? We might not be experts from life experiences. We can say, oh man, you shouldn't go down that path, or no, I'm gonna keep you from that path. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we do as parents. That's what we do as parents, right? And so they want to give them the right to consent. That's crazy. That's really, really crazy. Back to that 1984. Man, that's crazy. All right, so I got a few more. But you know what? Let's show this next video. This is off their sites, so I can't get dinged. Because I used to rip these videos, put them on my stuff, and I used to get hit up like, hey, man, you can't put that on there. All right, let's go to this one. The CEO of Pfizer. Now, this is 3 minutes, guys. I'm going to play the whole thing. Right? He's saying trust science. Trust science. Okay? Let's listen.
About a very important issue of vaccine hesitancy. Even folks who get most of their vaccines normally might be hesitant about these vaccines because they were developed so quickly. What do you tell those folks who might be saying, well, I'm going to wait a few months before I get this one?
I would tell them I wish that the situation was not so critical so that they can have the luxury to think about it. But the situation is as deadly as it could be right now with the amounts of deaths or new cases that we are facing. So they need to think it twice. This is a vaccine that was developed without cutting corners from a company with 171 years of credentials. This is a vaccine that was developed in the spotlight, in the daylight, with all the data being put in servers. This is a vaccine that has been approved in the US by two separate governmental agencies, CDC and FDA, after listening to two separate independent scientific bodies. One is the FDA and the other is the ACIP for the CDC. And this is a vaccine that is getting approved by all authorities in the world. So that should say something to them. And I repeat once more, the decision not to vaccinate will not affect only your health or your life. Unfortunately, it will affect the lives of others and likely the lives of the people you love the most, which are the people that usually you are in contact with. So I think trust science.
Well, and a question for you. I've heard you have not yet had your shot. When do you plan to get it?
Sooner I can, I will. The only sensitivity here, Meg, is that I don't want to have an example that I'm cutting the line. That I am 59 years old, in good health. I'm not working in the front line. So my type is not recommended to get vaccination now. So that's one consideration. On the other hand, our company ran a lot of polls to see what will take people to believe it. And one of the highest ranking, even higher than if Joe Biden takes it, even higher than if the other presidents take it, it is if the CEO of the company takes it. So with that in mind, I'm trying to find a way that I will get vaccinated despite if it is not my my time just to demonstrate the confidence of the company. But we have made the decision that if we have to do that, we will not do it with our executives. So none of the executives or board members will cut the line. They will take it as their age and the occupation type is the time for them to take.
Man, look here. You hear what he said? They rolling out these mugs. See, I'm insulted, man. I don't want to cut the line. Why you ain't taking yet? No, she said no. First, you said trust science. Feel what I'm saying? Trust science. Just go take it. We don't have the luxury. Trust science. Well, why you ain't take it? She threw that spin on. He went He went Oh, I don't want to cut the line. You don't want to cut the line on taking it, and it's gonna and okay. And then he said, I'm 59 years old. I'm in good health, and I'm not a frontline worker. Well, that description goes for a lot of American people and people around the world. Some of them younger than 59, right? And some of them don't work on the front line. But you want everybody to take it. Everybody. I don't understand, but you don't want to cut the line. See, I don't know, man. Each teach his own. I don't trust these people, man. And you know what? They're gonna try to go for censorship too, brothers and sisters, pretty soon, because we're giving alternative facts to what the main information that's going out is. These little shows like this. Shout out to Carrie's covering the wicked, man. We couldn't get up. I don't know what happened. It is what it is. It's all good. Shout out to Brother Berin. Shout out to Sister E. Shout out to Shonda Law. Shout out to Dante. Shout out to Teo. Man, shout out, to all my peoples out there. Shout out to Divine Prospect. Shalom, salute. But I'm telling you, this right here is very interesting. He didn't want to cut the line. He didn't want to cut the line. But they arguing on whether, as they get paid, they arguing whether they're gonna give you $600 or $2,000 of fiat money. Fiat mean I know they're saying Federal Reserve. We don't want to get into that lesson right now. But print $2,000 out of thin air. Promissory note. I promise this money good. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, just do your research. Read between the lines. I mean, look, we have a hard time getting justice for Breonna Taylor's people, right? We have a hard time for Floyd people, for Ahmaud Arbery. We have a hard time in the courtroom. We have a hard time in the classroom. We have a hard time. I'm not playing the world's smallest violin, right? But then all of a sudden, this benevolency comes. We got to save your life. And it's not just us. But I sit back and I watch. I sit back in the cut and I watch. And I had 3 videos about from 2015 and 2010, but I'm probably going to do them later. But it does have to do with this. And like, how do you know that this is coming, right? They got simulators where they play germ games. They have different things in place. I'm telling you, we so far in the matrix. The further we, my wife started being insulting people, so I'm not gonna insult y'all. I love y'all, but anyway, do your research, right? That whole teen autonomy thing threw me off as well. That really, really threw me off. The teens want autonomy to pick and choose how they flow and how they go. You feel what I'm saying? And taking the authority out of the parents' hands. You see what I'm saying? It'll be a lot of bad decision making. And then when the parents make a bad decision, what they want to do? Child protective services, everybody want to run in there and do all this stuff and ask you a bunch of questions and take your kids, and it's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So it should be that same way. You know what I mean? But we just sit around like lemmings and let them dictate to us and tell us whatever we need. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section. I showed you some videos. You determine. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying no. This is from their sources, right? That makes it all better when Pence take the shot, right? Makes it all better when even this and I'm closing. Even if the Pfizer dude would have said, I'm gonna show everybody is safe and get on there and get a shot in the arm with the placebo, like Kamala. Well, I believe she got a placebo. I believe Pence got a placebo. They can't have their world leaders slumping over on the world stage. She all passed out, heels falling off and all that. Nah. They gonna give us some regular. And I'm just insulted for people to think that, oh, she took it. But you know what? We love our celebrities and stuff. Maybe if a celebrity took it, then we'll probably do it. LeBron got to take it. I don't know who we like. We like Beyonce. She come out there, she get it in her arm. Or who else? Oh, we like Michelle Obama, Barack. If one of them take it, well, Barack said he was going to take it. Him, George Bush, and I think Clinton. They all said that they was going to take it. If one of them take it, then, you know, who else we like? Because we really don't, a lot of us don't, don't really trust the politics and stuff like that. Well, even though it was the highest turnout for the voting and all of that, but we still kind of like, you feel what I'm saying? Because we see how you act and react to the civil unrest, making up excuses, all of this different atrocities over 100+ years, more than 100 years. But I'm just talking about from 1865 until now. Just atrocities. Then all of a sudden you just benevolent. Y'all in front. Y'all, we want y'all to live. You know what I'm saying? And some people say, oh, that's a conspiracy theory about the depopulation. I'll get it out. Depopulation of the planet and all of that. You know what I mean? And they got these germ games and Ebola, and it started over in Africa, and you know what I'm saying, the Spanish flu, and now they're saying the corona was over in China from some bat soup. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't. I tell you, boy, this place is interesting. I don't want to get into that. But anyway, Elephant Man Podcast Network, Grown Man Conversations dealing with elephants in the room. Subscribe, like, share. What's up, brother? If Farrakhan take it, I'll take it. Dang. That's raw, bro. You know he ain't taking it. But I'm just saying, the people that we like and we love and we just, then, you know what I'm saying? He not liked like that. You feel what I'm saying? But that's interesting, though. It's interesting. But that dude, he's a very honest guy. For him to be like, well, why don't you take it? I don't want to cut the line, and I'm 59, and I got good health, and what you talking about? Bro, take the placebo like everybody else. His conscience. I love that. His conscience was all over there. Anyway, I'm not telling you not to. We praying that the Most High do what he do. It's a lot of scrambling. There's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of chaos. You know what I'm saying? Going on. They want to lead us. They're going to lead us to a path of destruction, man. So we got to go back to our first love, the Most High, Yah. Like you said in Revelation, he said, I got all of it. You did all these things well, but it got one thing against you. You left your first love. So we got to focus and get back into the right standards with the first, with the Most High, Yah. And I consider myself a prepper. What I mean by prepper is, store up stuff and stuff for a case for a rainy day. And I suggest you do too, because the so-called famine that's coming up and all that. And I'm not being a doom and gloom dude. Chicken Little, the sky is falling. Do what you want, right? Go and get the PS5. It is what it is. And I might get that sooner or later too once I take care of all my business. But I'm saying stock up, bros and sisters. Stock up. Get you some food. Get you some extra water. stock up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you know it's going to be harder. It's going to be once the truck stop running. Oh, salama, Sister Marsha. Once the truck stop running, then it's or slow down or they funnel it all into only into Walmart and big box companies or whatever. We need to just start just not preparing, but I put it like this. Y'all set up Joseph in Egypt. He would say it was 7 years of plenty. We need y'all to stock up because it's going to be 7 years of famine. Feel me? That's in the book. Feel me? And so if he wouldn't have did that, it would have been a whole section wiped out. But y'all set it up where he put him second in command. He was in it, but not of it, right? He was in the Egyptian, but he wasn't an Egyptian. You know, he still operated with the things of the Most High Yah. And he was in it, but not of it. And then he told him to stock up for 7 years of plenty because it's going to be 7 years of famine. And he listened to him, and he did it. And then they was the only show on time. Well, I ain't going to say the only show on time. They were sitting nice when that 7 years of famine hit. So I'm telling you, but you can still go in there because I think it's going to be a soft forcing of the vaccine. And that's my opinion. But it's a soft forcing of the vaccine. So, like, they're not going to come with the military, even though they got the military Operation Warp Speed and D-Day and, man, war on drugs. War. Like, man, calm down. They always want to war and fight and stab and shoot and kill people. But anyway, so they got the vaccine. So they're not going to pull out the AR and say, take it or else. I think they're going to be like, all right, where your certificate of vaccine ID? Where your COVID at? Certificate of vaccine ID. Show it to me. To say that you took it. Where that's at? Oh, man, I ain't take. Well, you can't come into this Walmart. And don't say that's far-fetched. Don't say that's far because I can't even go into Menards without a mask. One time I went to Menards, I was going too fast, wasn't thinking. Man, they got an armed guard at the. I'm like, you guarding the wrenches, bro? You guarding the brooms, really? The dustpans? But I get it, it's protocol, and I did what I had to do. That's not a deal breaker to me. I put a little mask on my face. It is what it is. I do that. And don't write me talking about you don't believe in the vaccine, you don't believe in this COVID, and I got a cousin. I know it is. I believe it is, right? I just believe that the numbers are inflated here and there, and things that's not COVID are counted as COVID to help push what's going on. But anyway, that's my opinion. But you can't even go into nowhere without a mask. You cannot go nowhere without a mask. So when they ramp it up and say, look, you can't come in here without your certificate of vaccine ID. You can't shop. You can't. And then if they, with the global reset, and I'm going to a whole other different thing. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to end this right now. But the global reset, as far as the finances, if everything is digital, like, man, the money ain't. I don't know if they're going to say that somebody coughed on the dollar in China and now all of the dollar bills got COVID or whatever. How they spend it, get a celebrity to say it. And next thing you know, we'll do it. But anyway, then they have this all monetary system, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be use your phone, whether it be whatever. Of course, people say, oh, the mark. I mean, I don't know about the mark in the beginning stages, but they want to introduce digital currency. Guess what? You can track everything. Everything you buy, they can track it. Everything you buy, they can track it. You feel what I'm saying? They can track that mug. So, yeah. Everything you buy, they can track it. You know what I'm saying? So they say, well, you can't participate in our world system if you don't get our stuff. And you'll be an enemy to the state, and an enemy to your kids, and an enemy to this, and an enemy to that. And we're trying to make it safe because we love you. We can't even get a decent day in court for the justice of some people that just got brutally killed. But you love us. We in the front of the line to get the vax. You love us so much. Okay. I feel you. I know it ain't politically correct. You feel what I'm saying? But this elephant, man, we grown man conversations. I told you, dealing with elephants in the room, man. So, yeah. So what she say? She say, We have to keep fighting in the spirit. The Lord is fighting our battles. More are waking up. Amen. Amen, sister. For real. We had to, that's what I was getting at. Thank you. You put me back on track. When I was talking about being a prepper, right? We prepping food, and that's natural stuff, and prepping some other things I ain't gonna tell you about. But this is what I was saying, and it was in my spirit for 2021. And we should have always been doing this, but even more so focused is prepping in the spirit. I was telling my wife about that yesterday. Prepping in the spirit. Prepping in the spirit. You feel what I'm saying? So that means, like, understanding specifically what the Most High talking about, where he going, what he's saying do, right? And not waiting for somebody. You know what I mean? Not waiting for Paula to call the angels from Africa and South America to lead us. She's part of 45's cabinet, and I got another video on that too. I got this other video. It's interesting, and I ain't trying to throw shade, but I'm just saying, we hold on to dear life of 45. We think that's God's man for the plan for the hour. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And I believe that he was. Well, I ain't gonna go into that. Man, that's gonna put me in another show. But anyway, yeah, man, like, subscribe, share, tell others. I'm just telling you, man. I'm not telling you not to take it. I'm just saying, I just put up some information, and I got 3 more videos I didn't even show. Put up some information, and I want you to just educate yourself, educate your friends, educate your family, right? To see what's going on. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna share the other part later with Gates and a few other people they had back in 2010. 2015, and when you hear this language off these interviews, it's parallels right today. Like, how did he know this? How did he know this? And I believe that's why he's going from Microsoft and technology. Now he all into vaccines and medical. Like, you went to medical school, bro? Because every time I make these claims, folk always be like, man, are you a medical expert? I heard one bro tell me, you a medical expert? I ain't no medical expert, man. Make your decisions for your household. Seek the Most High. But check out all of the information. We too trusting and loving of these folk, man. The dragon know his time is short. Feel me? He come to steal, kill, and destroy. Yahweh will say, I come that you may have life and that more abundantly. Period, point blank. And so we just gotta, educate each other. But I believe it's gonna be a heavier prep in the spirit to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Turning down the plate and reaching the third heaven and seeing what y'all talking about. You know what I mean? And not hearing this secondhand. Not hearing it secondhand, but hearing it straight from the Most High. Or if somebody do say it, there'd be a vessel of honor to be confirmation on what he already just said, what he already told you in your spirit or whatever. All right, so I'm getting off of here. Elephant Man Podcast Network, Grown Men Conversations, dealing with elephants in the room. Subscribe, like, share, let other people know about it, and let me know what you think. All right. Oh, wait a minute. One more little comment. It's common sense, really. Why inject yourself with something you don't have? Yeah, absolutely. You're right on that. Yeah, so I like that one video. The dude said, "No, I ain't gonna take it. I'm healthy." That's the narrative that everybody say. Not the narrative, but that's what they. Man, look, I don't have it. I'm 6 feet apart. I got the mask on. I wash my hands. I walk around like I literally walk around with a little bottle of sanitizer to wipe your buggy off, and you go, man, what else? All right. Well, if these people take it, they're immune. They cool. They can participate. Oh, you ain't take it? Well, you stand on. You're on the outside. You're on the outside. You can't participate in our job. All right, man. So I'm gonna get off here. All right. I holler at everybody. One.